good exercise. But it is hard, yes. I'm not a spring chicken, so it does make it a little bit exhausting.
Oh yeah, you can't blame her. Hoosiers are digging themselves out after a long several days of rain, sleet, ice, and snow. And crews are working to clear the roads as we work to clear our driveways and sidewalks. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jasmine Miner, and we kick you off with team coverage for you once again on the impact of the snow and what comes next. But first, let's start off as we prepare for a frigid start to the weekend with Storm Track 8 meteorologist Tara Hastings, who's timing out how rapidly these temps are dropping. Tara?
Cold one during the night tonight. Jasmine, we're going to see those temps fall into the single digits later tonight. I first want to talk about that yesterday we actually broke a snowfall record. The old record, 6.5 inches, set back in 1982. The new record, 7.3, fell yesterday in Indianapolis. And some of the other locations picking up 9 inches in Greenfield, 8.7 in Greenwood. Fisher's around 8 inches, along with the Indy metro area, and Brownsburg coming in at 7.5 inches. Now the snow has ended and the cold air has arrived. We are seeing some sunshine out there. It is 20 degrees right now in Indianapolis. West winds at 8 miles per hour. That is creating a wind chill, or feels like temp right now, at 10. A little bit farther northward, temps in the teens right now. Plymouth and Rochester at 19, also around Crown Point, 18 in Kokomo and 20 in Tipton. Just a few degrees warmer in the southern part of the state, where temperatures are in the low and middle 20s. Now, during the night tonight, we are going to see a few clouds that are going to rotate through here, and in the northern part of the state, may see a few flurries and a few light snow showers as well. But that cold air is going to arrive. We're talking about temps tonight in the single digits. We'll have much more what you can expect for your full weekend forecast coming up a little bit later.
All right, thanks, Tara. Warming centers are open as temperatures are taking a tumble here in Indy. Indy Parks has 13 centers up and running until 8 tonight for anyone needing shelter. And those locations will also be handing out hats, gloves, and blankets. The centers are open again tomorrow. And of course, we made it easy for you to find a warming center if you need one near you. Just grab out your phone right now and head over to wishtv.com and click on this story under the As Seen On section. Well, travel is still limited, even halted in several counties tonight. This is the Indiana Department of Homeland Security's map of travel advisories. So you can see 10 counties are under a red warning, mostly in southern Indiana there. That just means travel is restricted to emergency management workers only. Most of the counties, though, a majority of them across the state, are in orange. So only essential travel is recommended if you're going to and from work. The rest, including right here in Marion County, are under an advisory in yellow, meaning routine travel may be difficult in some areas. Well, turning to IT-Mate and the state of city streets following the winter storm. Mayor Joe Hogsett says the city is putting everything it has into clearing not only the main roads, but the residential streets as well. IT-Mate's Richard Essex has the progress report.
The city has all 80 of their plows out. They have 5 contractors with another 170 plows, which makes 250 plows out on the street. But not all the city streets have been hit. This one has been plowed, but it wasn't by the city. At least one block of North New Jersey Street is getting special treatment from Larry Lee.
I haven't seen any plow trucks, so I've taken matters in my own hands, and I've taking my snowblower out, and I'm snowblowing the roadway.
Lee is blowing the snow right back into the median that separates north and south traffic. That way the snow is not thrown back onto his neighbor's driveway or piled up in the middle of the street. You will notice the big W on his hat. He's from Wisconsin, and let's just say he's familiar with winter and how to remove snow. He told me his wife and son had some trouble with the snow yesterday. The city has contracted with private snow removal companies to plow residential streets, but it's hard telling when a plow will make it down his.
I have seen none, and so I can't wait. And if we have this frost, which they're predicting, and if the snow freezes, it's going to be a mess. It's going to turn into ice.
This morning, the Department of Public Works Director Dan Parker and the mayor gave an update on the snow removal progress. Parker said the city is spending about $500,000 for outside contractors, and they have used close to 5,000 tons of salt so far.
We do have some more work to do. We understand that, mainly in intersections and turn lanes. So if folks could bear with us on that as we clean that up today. There are some streets where maybe a truck went down, and we haven't completed the clearing of that particular street.
We found wet pavement on many of the main streets and followed 2 DPW trucks up Springville Road as they cleared the remaining snow. But the side streets are another story. The driver of this Jeep was stuck and spinning his wheels until 2 guys stopped and helped push him out. Then, on the near south side, a viewer sent us these pictures of a barefooted and shirtless man helping push a truck free of the snow.
If folks feel like their street should have been done and it hadn't, they should call the Mayor's Action Center to report that. But please give us time. We do have one contractor that just started.
Or you can take matters into your own hand. Lee says that he enjoys being outside and giving the snowblower a good workout. And let's face it, the neighbors love it.
Oh, they appreciate me. They don't have to tell me. I know it. Yeah, I know it.
The city has cautioned people about plowing streets of the past. They are not responsible for any broken equipment. And the city says for private contractors that are clearing driveways and sidewalks, if they're caught putting the snow back on the street, they could be fined. But as you can see, Lee is putting it right in the median. Richard Essex, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
All right, thank you, Richard. People hard at work out there. Let's continue our team coverage with News 8's Camilla Fernandez. And Camilla, it's not just roads out there, but also sidewalks that need to be cleared.
Yeah, right now I'm standing near North Alabama Street and East 13th Street. Some of the sidewalks here haven't been cleared. Just take a look around me. Take a look at this sidewalk. It still has a lot of snow, making it more difficult for people to walk across. And luckily, thankfully, there are people across the city who are ready to help. With each scoop of snow, neighbors are helping neighbors clear sidewalks.
We are tight-knit, and we watch out for each other.
Making sure their communities stay safe.
Look out for one another, and so, you know, they're a little older than I am, so I'll go out and help them as much as I can.
On Friday, snowplows began clearing neighborhood streets, making it easier for people to get in and around the city. By law, homeowners and businesses are responsible for keeping their sidewalk clear of snow and ice. If the snow isn't removed, they could be fined $50 unless the snow was thrown on the sidewalk by a snowplow.
Just that teamwork aspect of it, of we do need the roads plowed, and that is going to pose other challenges. But if the roads aren't plowed, we're definitely in a worse situation.
Some people say there are still side streets that haven't been plowed, and they're hoping the city will take steps to address the issue. They say last year it took a little less than a week for the city to clear their side streets.
With DPW, just that they understand our needs, and I know they're trying the best that they can, but I think, again, last year we felt very ignored.
They're also asking the city not to forget the smaller neighborhoods.
It could be a little bit better, but I can understand, you know, you got to take care of the main thoroughfares and whatnot, but sometimes you be like, hey, look out for the small guy.
City officials say if you're not able to clear snow, you're encouraged to call the number 211. It's a free service for Hoosiers to find the local resources they need. Reporting in Indianapolis, Camilla Fernandez, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
All right, thank you, Camilla. Well, if you were with us last night and you saw the highways out there, they were in pretty rough condition. Well, today, much better shape now than just 12 hours ago. The snowstorm kept state police busy helping drivers who found themselves stuck in trouble. Today, it's repair shops that are helping people out. But as News 8's Amisha Ramsey discovered, it could be a while before some drivers get back on the road.
I spoke with local auto body shop and collision repair owners who are asking drivers to be careful in this winter weather. They say even before the storm, they were already dealing with a backlog of repairs.
The garage at PPG Collision Repair Center just west of University Heights is busier than usual.
It is really busy with the road conditions. There are lots of accidents.
Joseph Breyer, the shop manager, says the wintry mix of snow, ice, and slush have brought in a wave of more vehicles in need of repair.
Got a lot of front end and rear end collisions that we're working with. So trunk repairs, rear and front bumper repairs, headlights, hoods, that kind of things right now.
That's on top of their regular workload.
Right now, we're just making sure that we have the staff to keep up with the work.
In the past 48 hours, the Indiana State Police reported receiving thousands of calls for assistance. They've included 109 crashes, 110 slide-offs, and 284 stuck or stalled cars. PPG's tow truck also worked overtime.
Recoveries after accidents to bring the vehicles back to the shop to get people out of ditches.
With high demand for repairs and supply chain shortages for parts, Breyer says that could mean it could take weeks to fix a vehicle. He added drivers should stay on top of their preventive maintenance all year long so that your vehicle is better prepared for a winter blast.
Make sure that you have your brake service up to date and your tires up to date. That'll go a long way in this kind of weather.
Reporting in Indianapolis, I'm Amisha Ramsey, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.